कहत कबीर सुनो भाई साधो, कहत कबीर सुनो भाई साधो, अरे कहत कबीर सुनो भाई साधो, कहत कबीर सुनो भाई साधो। साहब मिले सबूरी में, अरे साहब मिले सबूरी में, मन लागो यार फकीरी में, मन लागो।
Is it real that human beings can live forever?
It depends on what you think of human beings. If you think that they are born, then they will die.
I mean the human body I'm talking about.
The body never dies.
The body never dies?
Never dies. What do you mean by death of something? What do you think? This was ever not there? This is stardust. This was always there and will continue to be long after you and me are gone.
It disintegrates, it dies and falls
It may
apart.
disintegrate in our perspective. What you call as disintegration, for this it is flowering. What do you think that tree is? That tree is somebody's disintegrated body. This is immortal. Now you figure out what is it that dies then. Truth doesn't die and the material too doesn't die. What is it that dies then? Immortality is not about living 1,000 years or 1,000,000,000,000 years. Immortality is about living a lifetime in this one moment. If you could listen to what I have said, you are already immortal. You are an immortal who may die the next moment. Immortality is not a stretch in time. Immortality is a depth in the moment. It is not like this, it is like this. Huh? You won't live for more than, let's say, 300 years. I'm giving you, a little leverage.
Nice.
To make you feel happy.
Yeah, with the technology progresses.
Yeah. With the way technology is progressing and the world is becoming more spiritual.
Yeah, exactly.
You may live for 300 years, it's possible.
Yes.
Some new fancy yoga poses and all, so who knows. But still you would die. You cannot be immortal. To be immortal is to know that which is beyond the conditioned circuit of the body-mind. If you can go so deeply into love, then you will not hesitate to claim that you are immortal. You won't feel like claiming. Now there is no need. But if someone comes, there are a lot of such nice people around. Someone may come and ask you, do you know immortality? You just say, of course, yes. If even one moment of love you have known, then you have known immortality. It's in that one moment, not in a stretch. It's that one intense spark. It is not a jungle fire. Spirituality has nothing to do with extension of life, that you may live for another 10 years. No spiritual man has any interest in prolonging his life. In fact, to the contrary, Many of them have celebrated giving up the body and have even been eager to give up the body.
The question comes because I read a book by somebody, by a connection to Paramahansa Yogananda, of this Master Babaji who is immortal and supposedly is still alive. I just wondered about this. I mean, I don't know just what to think of that.
Even the dogs know better than that. So I need not speak on all this. People talk of all this stuff just to attract audiences. If you're sitting in front of me, I'm not going to console you or entertain you with such fancies. I'm going to die very soon, and you too are going to die very soon. We all live only for the blink of an eye. As long as the blink is our life. Shooting stars we all are. No Babaji is ever going to live here and there. Was Babaji born? If he was not born, then he will not die. But was he born? If he was born, then how can he not die? Will he violate the laws of duality?
I don't know if he was born.
It's not a question of not knowing. You must firmly stand on these things and say rubbish. And unless you say a firm rubbish to the false, you have not firmly opened your heart to the truth. You cannot be equivocal on this. You cannot say, I am walking the middle path. You have to totally, obstinately reject the truth.
Well, it seemed
The
very
false,
far-fetched
that
to
is.
me. Yeah, it seemed very far-fetched to me. I mean, it didn't strike me as being real, but that's why I asked you.
Why must you not believe in yourself that if it seems far-fetched to you, then it obviously cannot be real? Why must you even give a benefit of doubt to somebody? You need not do that out of respect or out of consideration or out of doubt. There is no need to even keep space for such rubbish. It is not spirituality. It is fiction. It is rumor mongering. It is fanciful script writing. A Kabir dies, a Krishna dies, a Ram dies. Who are these Babas to keep living? In fact, if you tell Kabir that you can continue living, he will say, why are you giving this punishment to me? Who has interest in living on and on?
I know.
And if someone is interested in living on and on, what kind of wretched creature is he? Comes a time when the body must be given up, beautifully and willingly. Why must you?
Right, well, these were all my thoughts too. That's why I asked you, because it seemed strange to me.
It's most strange. And you must totally reject the perpetrators of all such nonsense. Total rejection means total. If someone has talked of these things in one book, he deserves to be rejected totally. All his books and everything else associated with him. It is criminal. It is criminal to have people believe in such nonsense. Life is simple and ordinary. Miracles do not happen this way, that somebody continues to live for 1,000 years. No. Miracles happen in the most subtle of ways. You are walking and a dog comes from behind and licks your hand. If you are a little sensitive, you will know a miracle has happened. A child opens its eyes and smiles in your face. If you are a little sensitive, you will know the miracle has taken place. Is it not a miracle to be sitting here? Do you need a bigger miracle?
Yes, thank you.
Wake up in the morning, see through the fog. The sun has not yet risen. And is it not a miracle? You can open your eyes. Was there any guarantee when you went to sleep that the eyes would again open? Was there a guarantee? Were you assured?
No.
Have you signed a contract with somebody that the heart would keep beating? You wake up and the sun is still there. Is the sun obliged to be still there? You don't count that as a miracle at all. No. Sun is my personal servant. Every day he must come at the appointed time. One day he will not come. Then you will sue him. Send a summon. File in the International Court of Justice. Yeah? The blade of grass. How is it not a miracle? Soil has turned into grass. Can there be a bigger miracle? Soil has turned into grass. Can there be a bigger miracle? These eyes that are just material, they are seeing material, minerals, chemicals, electrons, atoms, molecules, just stuff like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. Stuff like this is this, and this is seeing. This is seeing. Is this not a miracle? When you die, your eyes still remain the same, but they don't see. They are seeing. And seeing cannot be a quality of the material, because upon death the material still remains the same, but does not see. Is this not a miracle that these eyes see? Have you no gratitude for the one sitting behind the eyes? They see. Do you know how beautiful they are when they see? We don't kiss eyes usually. We are such gossip mongers, we only kiss lips. That tells something about our preferences. We like words more than seeing. You must learn to kiss eyes. And nose and ears. Kiss the nose. Not if you have a sore throat or cold, otherwise.